everyone. We are here today with Nicole and Alice, and we are going to talk today about keto. A lot of people, it's a real big buzz kind of diet right now, or I want to say nutrition way of life, not even diet. And it's something that I personally myself have never tried. Nicole?
I've never tried it.
No. But I know that Alice here, who is one of our longtime members, she has done keto for, Alice, how many years now?
3 to 4 years.
It's a long time you've been doing keto. And can you tell me, how did you start with keto?
So weight was always my issue, always. And finally went to the doctor, had blood work done, and found that my thyroid wasn't working, part of the growing old stage.
It's so fun, isn't it?
Just having a blast.
It's fantastic.
So my doctor suggested keto, gave me a pamphlet. I've been following it. I found it easy. The fat satisfies you more than the sugar. It takes the place of sugar, I guess, and you feel satisfied. It is a protein and low carb diet and high fat diet. So it sounds like against every diet I've ever been on or any type of weight thing that I've been on, but it works. It worked for me. Okay. 34 pounds. It worked for me.
Wow.
34 pounds.
That's fantastic. And that's 34 pounds that you've been able to maintain fairly consistently, to keep off.
Yeah.
Which, there are a lot of, different diets and, 21 days this and so on and so forth. Yeah, you shake the weight, but then you go back to the old habits. And so this is something that's more of a lifestyle change for you.
Oh, it's definitely a lifestyle change.
Did that weight come off all within the first year, or was this gradual over the last
So
few
I'd
years?
say like within the first year to 18 months, a big change. And it's funny, people would always say, oh my gosh, you look so great. And I didn't see it. Like I had that image of myself from before, and I never would see it. And
why? I think that's just like in general for women.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Why do we do that to ourselves?
I don't know.
Like we look in the mirror and it's not what is out in reality.
It's not what
for
everyone
some
else
no,
sees.
I don't see that. I don't see that. I see what I was, and until somebody will say to me, "You look like you have clown pants on." Like, no, seriously. And then I felt like, okay, so
New clothes.
right. So I didn't see it, and just the scale would go down gradually. But then I started to see it, and I did buy new clothes, and it's a great feeling. It's a great feeling.
Now, did that affect because I know you were working with your doctor on this, did that affect your blood work?
Oh, yes, but in an awesome way.
Yeah.
So cholesterol went down. Not only did it go down, but I raised the good cholesterol. And she's like, do you know how hard that is to do? Sugar was never really an issue with me, but I do have diabetes in my family, so it's always something that I had in the back of my mind to watch. Mm-hmm. So I'm going to throw names out that I'm not really sure what they are, but
none of us are really.
No,
probably,
but everything changed in a great way, and she was thrilled to death. So not only did I feel better, like the blood work was saying good things too.
Okay, so medically you were coming back, as a healthier person. What about like emotionally and clarity? Like, did you ever get like bouts of being tired, or did you?
Just the opposite. So energy just went right. I mean, you see me here, like. It's amazing what not to pat myself on the back, but it's amazing what you can do here, and it's not on carbs.
Yeah.
It's
absolutely.
not on carbs.
Absolutely.
So I really didn't need that.
Yeah.
Clearly. So
we all feel like, oh no, we have to have that pre-workout, or we have to have something to be able to do it. And I know that Skip and I, we fast when we work out. We work out in a fasted state. And I don't know, Nicole, I don't know.
I am right now, but I don't love it. I'm not going to lie. I have to get used to it. But
well, Nicole is also one of those individuals that eats every 2 hours.
Yep.
So this intermittent fasting part has been quite a challenge for her, but I have to say she's handling it beautifully.
Thank you.
But it's interesting to know that, really what your mind is craving, your body doesn't necessarily need to have.
Correct.
So you work out. Have you ever worked out in a fasted state?
A couple times. It was around the time that my thyroid was off.
Okay.
And I'm not sure exactly what it was, but I have.
Okay.
Didn't really have the energy that I
That you
have
had
if I ate
if you
something.
were eating.
Yeah.
I would be interested to see if there would be, because I know a lot of intermittent fasters also do keto. So maybe the next challenge, Alice,
that could be a possibility.
We'll try
Just
and do that.
always shake it up, right?
Shake it up. Absolutely. You got to keep the body guessing, just like in CrossFit, constantly varied, right? Yeah. And so we always have to keep, our body kind of pushing and moving forward into the next stage.
Right.
So medically you were feeling great. Physically you were looking great. I remember having a talk with you when you had gone on keto and you had been on keto for a little bit and you were still wearing the baggy workout clothes. And I'm like, you have great legs, Alice.
Got some
Why
stems.
are you wearing gams? My mom would always say, like,
Gams.
I'm like, why are you wearing? Would you get some leggings? And then I remember the
Wouldn't do it.
But then it was like you get the leggings and you got to get the appropriate underwear. And I remember
it was a whole line. It was.
So all the issues that go on with that, but you look fabulous.
Thank
Alice.
you.
And Alice, I was here. I was a member 3+ years ago. Left when we moved, came back, and in that time, I guess you pretty much started keto right around then.
Right around then, yes.
And watching you today do Jeremy was ridiculous.
See, the energy,
like a different person.
The energy is there now. It really is. And
awesome.
I was telling you, I have no problem getting 7+ hours of sleep too. That really have not had an issue with that. But keto really is working for me.
That's
really
fabulous. That's fabulous. So, it really just shows you that there isn't one way to eat. Everybody's personality, everybody's nutritional needs are different. What keto is doing for you may not do for someone else, but you don't know actually until you try. Alice, now I have to say, I don't know, like eating all that fat. How do you do it? What's your daily intake look like? Because to me, it's a little mind-boggling.
It is.
I've done a low carb, I've done a low fat, I've done paleo, intermittent fasting, RP. I mean, been there, done that with all of that. But keto, I've never done. So tell me, what does your daily food intake look like?
So bacon is basically a food group.
All right, so
and
I like it all. Sign me up.
I'm not particularly fond of eggs, but I'm learning to incorporate them in my routine. But
Is it the egg white, the egg yolk?
It is egg entire. It's just egg. But
you can make it so many different ways.
I know. I am really trying hard, and I'm eating it. It's not happily, but I am eating it. So I eat 4 ounces of cheese every day.
Wow.
I eat olives. I eat peanuts.
Ooh.
I eat a lot of salad.
Okay.
I eat
So
a lot
you're
of
still
chicken.
Getting your vegetables.
Oh yeah.
In.
Well, yes, I'm getting 2 cups of leafy vegetables a day.
Okay.
A lot of salad. Just stay away from the starches, from the potatoes. I mean, depending. I mean, I could spend my 20 grams of carbs any way I want to. Okay. But I try to stay away from the higher. Of course, the food's higher in carbs.
More of a bang for your buck.
Exactly.
You're not gonna be down
exactly.
Banana.
No.
You're gonna go for those leafy greens.
Correct. And
20 grams, that's your number that was decided.
So 20 grams is what keto is. Sometimes I go a little over if I need it. It's still a really low amount compared.
Really low.
It is.
Yeah.
And honestly, some days I go a little over. Some days I don't hit it. So I round it off like weekly. Okay. Kind of keep in mind what I'm actually keeping a log with the nutrition challenge of what I eat. Yes. So it's easy to see right in front of me where I'm at during the week. But, I'm not as strict as I was when I first started. Mm-hmm. And so now I know to play.
Dirty keto?
Sorry?
Dirty keto. It's a dirty keto.
Dirty
keto. Oh, is that what it is?
The dirty and fasting.
Dirty fast.
Okay. I didn't even know that.
You're doing it, but it's a little.
Yeah, have a little.
Yeah. Well, but when I first started, there wasn't any leeway. That was it.
No.
It was strict. It was straight, cut and dry. But now I see, like, I can change from day to day. I don't have to be like 20 grams on the nose, and then I'll change it. If I do 16 today, maybe I'll do 22 tomorrow. It's just I'm a little bit more laxed. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. I guess.
All right.
but
good.
it's still working.
There you go. I love it.
Well, what's huge is that it's sustainable, right? I mean, this is 3-4 years now.
Yes.
Like most people don't do that with a diet.
So you have to.
Lifestyle
that is what it is,
Yeah.
and a lot of people, you have to want that.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people just do it for an occasion or do it for the summer, and it's because I had the diabetes in my family. I see what my family goes through. I don't want that, and I can prevent that. I can prevent it by a lot of times.
That's awesome.
Absolutely. Now, you were talking about something yesterday that I thought was really good. It was something that was I think in the box and then in your closet and now outside your closet.
It's outside.
Can you just share a little bit about what is motivating you to try? Well, you don't have to say why it's motivating.
That's okay. That's okay.
What it is specifically what it is.
So I have a gown that I'm wearing. I have a stepdaughter that's coming up with her wedding in May, and it's my goal to get into this dress. I love the dress.
You have to share the picture of the dress.
I will.
Because I want to see it.
I know.
I
love it. I love it.
What color?
But it's like a dark gray color. Ooh. It's pretty, and it's sparkly.
Ooh,
I'm all about the sparkle. So it's outside the closet and it's hanging. And so every time I go into the room, I see it. And one of these days, I'm going to try it on. But that's my dress. That's what I'm going to wear. So I have till May. It's my goal.
Mm-hmm. There you go. I love it. So you have a long-term goal in your sight. Mm-hmm. You've got that dress right there to remind you. Now you have the diet. You've been doing it for a long time. What keeps you sane? Because there's got to be cravings still in there for you. I mean, you have to go by Sundays and be like, I really want an ice cream sundae. Like, what keeps you from breaking?
Well, just doing keto, the fat really does satisfy you. Okay. But having said that, yes, there are days. So these little guys, they're almost like a turtle that you get in the candy store. It's chocolate with peanuts and caramel. It nets 2 grams of carbs for me. I know it's processed and you really don't want to do too much of that, but lately, when you have a craving or, you just need a chocolate fix, it's delicious. And they're starting to put out a whole line of these. They have peanut butter cups. They have some other chocolate fudge bar. And it's like a staple, but it's not something that you really should go to on all the time.
It's processed, and in an ideal world, you want to be eating the whole foods and all of that.
Right.
But when reality comes along and you have a stressful day and you just need that sweet to get you through, I love the name Fat Bomb.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
and it's that in every way. It really is. It's it's crunchy. You don't get much of a crunch in keto.
No, you don't. You don't get a lot of crunch in keto.
There's also, if anybody's looking, like you said, ice cream. So Breyers puts out a Carb Smart ice cream. I think it nets 12 grams of carbs. It's a little high, so I have to plan for that.
Sure.
So it's vanilla and chocolate. And it's ice cream. It doesn't taste fake. It's better than no sugar added on the carb nutrition thing. Right. So they're not what you really should go do all the time, but that special time or that fix.
And if this keeps you satisfied and it keeps you from going for something with that you can't stop or
right.
Good. I mean, it's all about moderation.
Exactly.
So, and for those of you wondering, these are 80 calories for one fat bomb. So, not bad.
I can't.
2 grams of carbs.
Like, can you see them sitting around a marketing table being like, okay, what are we going to name this?
There's
I know.
A company called F-Bomb now. Have you ever seen it?
Yes, I've never heard
nut butter snacks. It's the same idea. It's for people who do keto, and it's called F-Bomb.
Fantastic. Yeah. We're going to have to get some and have them samples at the front desk for everybody. Yeah. So, that's great. If you had, I was going to say one piece of advice, but let's say 2 pieces of advice for anybody who wanted to try keto and see if it worked for them, what would you say?
Well, I would definitely check out from your doctor if you should be doing that. Some people can't do it for whatever reason, but I was told by my doctor to try it. it is different from any diet I have ever heard of. So if it sounds crazy, it does sound crazy, but it worked. And you have to also be willing to give it some time. You know, nothing's going to work overnight, nothing. And not only diet, it's diet and exercise. That's what I found for me.
Mm-hmm. So consistency in the gym, consistency in the kitchen gives you results.
Exactly.
I love it.
Well
That's
said.
Great. Thank you so much, Alice.
Sure.
I really appreciate you coming in
It was
and being
fun.
a guest today. She is our keto guru, and she's also said that she will bring in her handbook
I will.
that her doctor had supplied to her. I will scan that handbook for anybody who's interested in it and also post it in our nutrition Facebook group. So thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
All right. Have a great
Bye,
day,
guys.
everyone.